The inspiration was with my own kids to use games as a motivation to get them out of the house and outside, walking around into the parks, to encourage adults to go and explore parts of the city that maybe you didn't normally go to, or stop and notice the local park that you passed by but didn't notice.
Mirror Worlds, again, is a super influential book that most people have not heard of. What's interesting about that?
Yeah, well, Glertner basically imagined the world that we live in today, but he did it 20 years ago, and essentially imagining this sort of digital enhancement model of everything that's happening in the world. And he thought about, as a computer scientist, how interesting that would be, how useful it would be if you had this sort of digital mirror of the physical world. And not just a sort of replica in terms of what things look like, in the mapping sense of Google Earth, but all of the systems, the economy, the movement of people and goods and transportation. He imagined a world where all of that existed digitally and could be studied and manipulated and so on. And shockingly, 20 years later, we find ourselves inhabiting that world.